Hey guys, welcome to another episode. It's quite a sad episode today. We are saying goodbye to somebody who we don't want to say goodbye to, but we have to. I'll let him tell you more about it. You ready?
Way.
So yeah, there's something very sad that we've got to announce, unfortunately. We've had to say goodbye to Al's Silver Sparkle drum kit, hence this one. We've also got to say goodbye to Al. Haven't we, Al?
We do indeed, mate. Yeah, I'm very, very sad to be saying goodbye to the show after 4 glorious years. It's not a decision I've taken lightly, and it's not a decision that in a perfect world I would have made. If I could split myself into 2, I would do, but yeah, sadly it's come time to say goodbye to the show. The main reason being I'm a family man now. Me and the wife, we were a little bit bored during lockdown. During lockdown
we just got a new TV.
Yeah, that was a cheaper option, mate. We gave, we gave birth. Chloe, my wife, gave birth to our little boy Harry about 18-19 months ago. So as anyone out there will know, having a young child, it's quite demanding. So life on the road is not the best when you've got a young family. So as much as I'm going to really miss the guys, unfortunately I had to hand in my notice, and unfortunately took the decision to leave the show. So I'm very sad, guys, very sad.
We're all very sad as well, we're very sad, but we've got a new guy starting in September. On September the 1st, there'll be a video about that. We're not going to mention him for now because this is about Al. This is all about Al. So we're going to ask Al a few questions.
Here we go.
Okay, some highlights and some lowlights of being on the story of Guitar Heroes. And then we're going to talk about this beautiful kit. See, this is great, isn't it? You see, Al has been lusting after a certain drum kit for a long, long time, and he's left the show and then he's bought the kit.
Yeah.
Al, what went wrong there?
I literally dreamt about playing this kit on the show for so many years. Me and Phil would often talk about it, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
Because Phil, some of you guys may not know, but Phil's a very good drummer as well. In previous incarnations of the show, you would even play the drums on a couple of songs, wouldn't you?
I did, yeah.
So we would often talk about drums, and me being a huge Led Zeppelin fan, the Bonham Vista Light reissue kit is something I've wanted to get for ages, but they're quite hard to get hold of, and the right one never came up at the right price. And sod's law, about a month after saying I'm leaving the show, this one comes up, and it won't get to be seen on stage, unfortunately. But well, you never know.
You never know.
You never know,
You
mate.
never know.
Never say never. But yeah, unfortunately, this is just for practice time for now.
Great practice kit, Al.
It's a pretty good practice kit, isn't it?
Great practice kit. So anyway, we're going to ask you some questions now. And we're here at a secret location in Weymouth at the Centenary Club. Yeah.
Favourite show I've ever played? Wow, so many to think about. I would say the Royal Concert Hall in Glasgow was pretty epic. We got filmed by the BBC for that one. That was pretty amazing. Ulster Hall in Belfast was incredible too. We found out afterwards that stage we played on was the first stage that Led Zeppelin ever played Stairway to Heaven, more Zeppelin stuff. So that was pretty cool, being a Zeppelin fan. We recently went to Holland and Belgium. That was really amazing too. But there's so many great venues. G Live in Guildford, that's a huge venue. That was amazing. But some of the smaller ones have been really good fun too, because they're quite intimate. But yeah, honestly, I know it sounds like a cliche. Every gig was awesome for different reasons. So yeah, I would say those were particular highlights, but there were so many. Wow. Do you know, actually, I used to always enjoy playing the Les Paul section, playing How High the Moon. It was kind of nice coming away from the kit and coming to the front of the stage with the snare drum and being in line with the guys and being a bit more up close and personal with you guys. So that was always nice. I would often, my little routine would be to get the snare drum set up and then just check my flies weren't undone. Because that's the last thing you want, is to be stood there with my flies down. But I don't know if I'm allowed to say that.
That's a problem we have with the song.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a really cool part of the set. What else did I really enjoy playing? One section that always unnerved me a little bit, actually, just to give you a different perspective, is the shadow section. The Shadows medley, moving from those two songs we did, Apache and Foot Tapper. That was always a little bit unnerving because there was a lot of changes. So getting through that one was always fun and challenging. But yeah, there's so many great songs in the set. Country Boy, Albert Lee, amazing. I used to love playing that one because it's really fast and it's got kind of a country snare drum thing going on, and there's lots of little changes, and it's one of those songs where if you get it wrong, it can be a real car crash moment, and luckily we very rarely did that, so that was always good. And I would say lastly, Comfortably Numb by Pink Floyd. That's amazing, such a wicked tune, and that was always the highlight for a lot of people that came to the gigs. They would often pick that one out as a favourite song, so I would say those ones are my favourite songs to play. Favourite dish at Wetherspoons? God, how can you possibly decide? I would say ham, egg and chips when it was on discount, that was always good. Margarita pizza, very good, with their crest style basil, is always nice. Me and Lee often enjoyed sharing a pizza, didn't we, Phil? And then a nice mini chocolate brownie for dessert, or sometimes cookie dough. And when we were in Scotland, of course, Iron Brew to go along with it. That was always a bit of a favourite. So my favourite guitar would have to be the Flying Farmfield. For anyone that doesn't know what that was, it's my fluffy ukulele I would bring out during our Burt Weedon tribute. But no, seriously, the best guitars, the double neck Hotel California, amazing. The Red Special, iconic. I really like the Prince guitar, the Cloud guitar, even though I'm told it's not the nicest to play at times. God dear me, what other guitars? Well, the guys all have nice Les Pauls now lined up, so they look really cool. But yeah, really, to be honest, guys, I'm not that interested in the guitars. It's all about these. Well, I'm going to have to come back to Led Zeppelin again. I think maybe Good Times, Bad Times by Zeppelin, maybe Immigrant Song. But yeah, so many great songs. How can you decide between guitar heroes and great songs? War Pigs by Sabbath, Tony Iommi, I think would have been a really fun one to do. But yeah, to be honest, I loved the show because there was such an eclectic mix of heavy rock tunes, country songs, more lighter things. From a drum perspective, it really had lots of peaks and troughs, so I really loved the show. Wow, that is a big question. To be honest, lots of things. I feel like as a musician and as a drummer, as a person, the show gave me the opportunity to develop so much. Playing theatres I found it very challenging as a musician, actually, different from any other gig I've done. Quite often at normal gigs if you will, there's a lot of maybe drink flowing and energy in the room, so the gig setting is a little bit different, where theatres, you know, everyone's sat watching and you come out often in silence and everyone's, you know, waiting there to be entertained, if you will. So as a musician, it can sometimes be a little bit daunting when you're side stage ready to come on and you see all these faces there. So that was a different environment for me to get used to, and it's really challenging but so rewarding. So I feel like overcoming those types of hurdles just as a player has been really, really beneficial. But I think the thing is, with music, being in a band, doing this for a job, the on-stage time is only a very small part of it. Quite often, like the majority of time is spent with the guys, travelling, hotel rooms, having fun. So I think actually quite often it's those times that you remember more, really, in a way, is those fun moments of just hanging out, and because you become each other's family when you're on the road. So yeah, as far as like memorable things and things that I'll take away from the show, I've developed so much as a musician. I feel I've met loads of amazing people. It's made me a much better player, I feel like, yeah, just getting used to tour life. It was a big challenge for me. So yeah, I will be forever grateful for the show for all those things.
So that's it, we've got to say goodbye to Al, end of another era, unfortunately, but mate, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you, Phil.
And it gives me my greatest honour to present you with this gold disc. Actually, it's just a photo of me.
No, look at that, this is worth more than any gold disc. Look at this, guys. This was presented to me by Phil today.
And Jay.
And Jay.
Yeah.
Jay, of course.
Jay did the work. I cheerleaded as usual.
Look at this. So, some great moments. There's the Les Paul section, guys. There's the ukulele section. Some great memories. This is going to go on the wall with pride. And I'll look at this on those rainy nights when I'm at home, being dad, and I'll think, oh, I wonder where the guys are having great adventures. And I'll look at this and think about you all. So,
and think about us broken down on the side of the motorway.
But no, I just want to say thank you to everyone involved in the show. Phil and Jay, of course, all the guys in the band, all the guys behind the scenes, the tech guys that have made life on the road so enjoyable. And of course, thank you to all the amazing fans and supporters of the show, because honestly, without you guys, we would not be able to do this. So please keep supporting the show. Please keep liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing, coming to the shows. I'll be cheerleading from the sidelines, so and maybe I'll see you guys again soon.
Only one more thing. Can we hear this kit?
Yeah.
Let's hear the kit. We'll see you next time, guys. Did I get it? So what song would you have liked to have done in the show that we didn't do?
Oh, I'm going to have to come back to that. I'm going to have to...
Which was your favourite guitar that we used on the show?
Favourite guitar on the show? God, I'm a drummer. How would I supposed to know it now? Fuck that, yeah.